Everyone, welcome to the PlayStation broadcast, PlayStation Showcase 2023 prediction mega show spectacular mega show. What else can I add there?
No, I think that's just perfect.
What's some big some big some big objectives we can add? Oh.
I don't know big words. I got a fifth grade
Big
vocabulary.
words. PlayStation Showcase 2023 Mega Predictions, big word stuff. We are excited, like for real, because it's been a while. It has been a while,
Year and a
Sony.
half.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess they were just like, eh.
Do you think?
Ain't nobody got
I mean,
time
you
for
gotta
that.
imagine part of it was just them not wanting to do anything with the lingering Activision stuff, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's still obviously kind of lingering in a way, but uh, yeah, it's just time. It's time.
I'm sure it had to do with their studios too. I mean, that a lot of the big studios released their titles. They blew their loads and they had to
And it looks
recharge.
like these other studios are ready to blow their loads.
And then, I mean, gaming's more difficult. Developing's more difficult than ever. Unless you're Nintendo and you get away with anything. So, did you see that link I sent you? That David Jaffe was all.
Yeah, with the Nintendo stuff, like the Zelda.
"Yeah, I don't know if that image was doctored, but I mean that did look a little. I mean, it was a little
I mean,
rough.
it's the Switch. What do you expect? Like, I mean, there's some beautiful
Yeah, but no,
images
I mean,
too. So, but I do
when it comes down to
what I was gonna
what
say.
you were
Like, I
saying,
do think that like
no,
it is amazing how little people would care that the game like runs at 20 frames per second. At times.
yeah,
So
it's
I'm not saying it's the whole time, but
and then they crucified Redfall.
yeah,
I mean, I guess it's kind of Microsoft though for calling your console the most powerful console in the world.
hmm
And then a game that looks as kind of as basic as Redfall couldn't even hit 60 frames per second out the gate.
yeah. I mean, obviously, like different systems call for different types of
Yeah.
graphic and fidelity and performance, but I don't know. It's just like I. It's like people got hammered Star Wars for. Oh, actually, okay. I should take that back. Like, oh no, no, no. Like people didn't hammer Star Wars enough in the
What?
reviews, but they hammered Redfall, and
Oh, like Days
yeah,
Gone
and
when
Days
they
Gone.
was
And that the
really,
worst
really
part
good.
about Days Gone was the day one patch fixed a lot of that stuff. Um,
Yeah.
but like the Star Wars, I don't know. Like I guess for reviewing purposes, it's something that I think needs to be like in the scores because like if it doesn't run well, it's annoying.
Mhm.
But at the same time, like there, like I do believe like Zelda and Jedi Fallen or yeah Jedi Survivor are good enough games where it's like you kind of overlook most of it. But I would probably still like in my head if I just like was basing off of performance and like how the game is, it's like okay, it's not a 10, it's a 9.5 probably, but like I said, different strokes for different folks and how they review. It's all subjective, right? That's why you shouldn't take it too seriously.
This review is that guy gave it 9.5. It should be the 10. That's we're going to crucify him. Oh, yeah, oh.
It's just the stuff to me is more like the people that like that are like way out of the norm. And like I understand that some people probably don't like the new Zelda way, and like there's that guy that one reviewer gave it a 6 or whatever, and I
Yeah.
I can understand part of that, but like like the what was it like the Stevivor or Stevivor or whatever the heck that one website that like
Yeah.
gives like twos to like Last of Us or whatever. It's just like okay, like even if you don't
Yeah.
like the game, just kind of like Zelda, it's like you can understand like it's still a really good game objectively, like to most
Oh,
people.
yeah.
So I don't know. It's just some people I feel like are a bit ridiculous.
Some people like to see the world burn. But guess what? Next week, the PlayStation Nation is going to be rising up together. Brothers and sisters, we're going to be clapping hands in unison
Just hands.
for the PlayStation Showcase. Clapping hands and booty cheeks and thighs.
All of it.
Whatever can clap on your body. Make it happen, baby. Because we are finally getting a freaking showcase. May 24th, 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. And then the other times across the world. Sorry, I'm not going that deep. I apologize. It's happening finally. And we're here hoping that our predictions are right.
Yeah, remember last time when it was like way off?
Yeah, I think we were a little bit too early on some of our
Yeah,
predictions. I think we
and
were
I feel
2 years too
yes,
early.
I feel like a lot of mine that I guess before are like back on the list. So we'll see. I mean, I feel like
Wish I still have my
what?
list. I wish I still have my
Yeah,
own list.
I don't. I mean, obviously, you could just
I
listen
haven't
to
remembered.
the old podcast, I guess, if you really wanted to.
That is true. That is true.
But yeah, I feel like this is like just I feel like Sony's taken so long to announce anything at this point
Yeah,
that
they
it's
better
like
give us something.
you know I don't know. I actually don't have a good metaphor for this. I feel like it's a terrible, disgusting one, so I'm not going to use it.
Oh no.
But it's just like I'm ready. Like I want them to show me everything they possibly can at this point because I feel like we're not going to get another one for a couple of years.
Oh. I don't know. I think they'll be back to the norm now. I think we'll
You think every year?
with the way all their studios, the levels of development. I think we'll start seeing them more often.
I just don't. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess you would probably see them more often. I just can see them waiting another year and a half again instead of.
No, please don't. Please don't.
I mean, I agree.
Then they can afford it. I mean, look how many PS5s they sold without even a
Yeah,
showcase.
it's pathetic.
The last 18
All you guys
months.
are
I mean,
pathetic saps for buying PS5s without knowing what's coming out. Crazy.
You son of a yeah. You just
Stop buying it.
in the best way possible. But hey, actually, I want to thank everybody for listening to the podcast. We've actually had some pretty sweet numbers.
Yeah, it went from 2 to 4, double the numbers. 100% growth. Yeah, you can say we're one of the fastest growing podcasts out there.
Yeah. Plus, we have nowhere else to do but grow. I mean, we can't get any
That's
lower.
not true. Your sister can stop listening, and then it would be totally screwed from there.
Yeah. Thank you, Kat. You're our one true listener. She's like the
OG. She
fangirl we have, as
she'll get a
always.
prize from us sometime.
yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, she might come over. She might come over Saturday to put the PSVR
Ooh,
too.
nice. That's
So
a pretty good prize.
she's excited.
Should be, because it's great.
So did you get it? I was like, she's like, did you get it? I said maybe. She's like, oh, I'll see you Saturday. Like, come on down. That's for another show. Okay, we're here for. I mean, I can't wait to talk about the PSVR 2. My experience so far, even though my hands are kind of too big for the Sense controller almost. I'm like, oh, this is so. Oh, this is comfortable. Damn. We'll do that for another show. We got predictions.
Let's do it. Are we doing the same way where, like, you'll say 1 through 10, like on the like 10. What? Yeah, like 10 is your most. Like I would say, like if you said something and you have to give it a 10, that means I think that's.
Oh, for show.
No, because I want you to have the lowest amount of points. So a 10. If I give you a 10, then what? Yeah.
No,
so
go ahead, sorry.
like the most points win, right?
Yeah.
So
right.
if I gave you a 10, I'm assuming that's not going to get announced because I don't want you to have those points. Yeah, I'm not a socialist, but I kind of am too, a socialist. So.
Yeah. Okay, Bernie, where'd my pen at?
I just want people to have a happy life.
Fudge.
That's all I want.
Hey, happy wife, happy life. So get on it, bro.
And she ain't happy right now, so oof.
There we go. Wonder why.
Why? Can you tell me? Because I need to fix it.
I don't know. I'm
I don't
asking
know.
you. I mean,
Does anyone ever know what goes in the mind of your own wife?
I'm starting to kind of figure it out a little
Well,
bit.
then you need to write a playbook for me.
Just listen. Or pretend to listen.
I do a good job pretending.
Oh, yeah, awesome, babe. Whatever you
The
want
worst
to do,
part,
okay?
though, is like when something comes up and I don't remember that she mentioned it. She's like, yeah, I told you this. I'm like, oh, crap.
I've been trying to do a better job of putting it in my calendar on my phone. Like, oh yeah, we got pictures this weekend. Okay, cool. Or, oh yeah, you're going out with your girlfriends. Oh, cool.
See, I'd never be able to close my calendar if I did that because we always have something.
Ain't that the truth, man? The other day I talked to my best friend Justin. I'm like, Justin, can't we have 3-day weekends? Because my weekend was so packed, it flew by. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna play Diablo 4 beta. I never had a chance because by the time I got home, put the kids to bed, it was almost 10 o'clock and I was just wore out.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. It's that's the cruel. The
Missed
cruel
out.
part of life is that it's just
Yep.
the weekends go by too fast and you're too tired to do anything at that point. But I do have some cool, actually interesting news for. It's not, I mean, for you. It's for me, really. But just an announcement, I guess, for work stuff is they announced starting July 1st, we get 6 weeks of paternity leave, and it doesn't take any of our time away.
That ain't fair. That's good. That's pretty awesome timing for you because
Yeah, it's
daughter's due. In
perfect
July,
timing.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, that's like a
Yes,
blessing.
it was. That.
Thank you God. That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome, man.
So, kudos to T-Dot for doing something really cool.
Is that statewide?
Yeah, every T-Dot worker gets that.
Oh,
Actually, I'm assuming every
there was,
government.
like,
I think it's
something-
every government employee for the state gets that.
because you know the governor is my boss or was my boss, and he changed something for the government, and I'm like, oh, cool, maybe we'll get that too. Like, no, like, oh, okay, well,
See, I know.
there was something they changed, and I'm like, was that apply to everybody? Like, no, it's just this group. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, I know a big
interesting.
reasoning why he wanted to do this for us was that because since we're government workers, we typically get paid less than the private sector. So he just thought this was like a nice gesture to retain
oh
employees.
no, I wish. We don't want to get it. I took off a week. I had to use my own PTO, so it kind of sucked.
That does.
When Char was born,
It's just dumb. Like if you think about it, like
I was hoping. I was like, hey man, you know, it's a blessing from God. This is a big Christian company. Don't you think you give your men some time off too? And,
no, because money matters more than God and your kid. Capitalism makes the world go around. Well, only for rich people.
Before we start with the before we start with the thing, I just want to thank everybody for listening to the show and everyone that supported us these past. What is it? How long have we been doing this now? I mean, the broadcast has been around for a
Yeah.
while. This, in this current iteration.
Yeah, the Redux. I guess it's been 3-ish years probably.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
Let's thank everyone for the support.
We average one episode a year, so it goes by fast.
Iteration. Yeah, there we go.
I don't know. It's probably like 6, if I had to guess.
It don't matter. But hey, before the show started, we talked about one prediction that we were both going to take off our list, and that was, what was it again?
We are not going to put Spider-Man in our predictions because we both know it's going to be there.
I mean, come on. It's the biggest game they have releasing this year. So you have to show the gameplay, right? I mean, hopefully. I mean, common sense.
Yeah, I would say so.
I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait. I think we'll see gameplay of Spidey, Miles, like at the very end. We'll see like a brief clip of some Venom gameplay. Then it ends. Then we get a release date of September. Let's see, let's look at the old calendar, boys and girls.
You know what be the bombshell announcement for Spider-Man though? Is
It's out now.
co-op.
Oh man, that would be crazy.
You know, there's always
Yeah.
that, like that when they came to PC, how they said that there was line in the code for co-op, right? Or something. And so it's like maybe they were working on it with the PS4, it just didn't work. And then now that we do have Miles and Peter, maybe this could work. I just don't. I mean, I don't personally know how it. I never understand how a game has.
Would it be the whole game though?
I don't know. Maybe it could be like an Uncharted thing. You know, remember when Uncharted had like that co-op mode for 3,
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be something like that where it's like its own separate missions, but it'd be really cool if it was, full game co-op. But like I said, I definitely would not hold my breath for that. It just would be something cool considering that there was maybe a hint of it in the first one, and this one seems primed to be co-op considering you can be two different Spider-Men.
Oh, Miles and Peter Parker.
I wonder. Here's the one thing though. I wonder how they will make me want to play as Peter Parker because Miles Morales plays way better than
Oh yeah, using the Venom powers.
So it's just be. I'm sure they'll figure it out because obviously they're not gonna be like, oh, this one plays worse, and let's just do this. But they'll have to do something. Maybe it's more gadgets or something like that that'll make Peter more fun to play with. Like he was fun to play with in the original game. Don't get me wrong, but like once you go to Miles Morales, you're like, I don't want to play as Peter anymore.
Yeah, that's what it did make things the combat more addictive, I guess. Like I wanted to fight thugs as Miles.
Yeah,
Using his additional powers. It was pretty fun.
agreed.
They'll have to give Peter some kind of more, like you said, gadgets, or maybe make the combos more active or more in depth. Or I mean, hell, the combo system in the first game was pretty in depth. You could really pull off some crazy cool maneuvers.
Yeah,
I'm thinking September 26th, 2023. We'll get Spider-Man, of course, with there'll be a limited edition console. We're getting the plates. We're gonna get the controller. 3 different collector's editions. It's going to be the Steelbook edition, the regular, the deluxe digital, the Venom bust. Maybe Venom's like holding Spider-Man. They're going to pimp this game out. Sure.
oh yeah, for sure.
Considering how much the first one sold, we can't wait. I can't wait. I mean, once they announce that shit, pre-order time. So yeah, that's something that we both pulled off. So it's a given. It has to be. If for some reason they don't show it, then there's something wrong.
Yeah, game's canceled.
Then get ready for a delay to next year or some crap, which would be it.
Yeah, and you can never.
But they promised their investors.
Yeah, and Insomniac delivers. I mean, everyone knows.
Yeah, man.
I love Insomniac, and I think that they're great. And I think that it's amazing how fast they turn out games. My only thing is I think that they're still something away from being that excellent studio of like Santa Monica with God of War turned into it went from a great studio to now one of the most important studios for Sony. And while I think Insomniac is one of the most important studios for Sony, just because it churns out really great games for really quick, I still think there's something about Spider-Man to me is it's an 8.5 to 9 to me. It's a great game.
You're wanting that 10.
Yeah, I wonder what they'll do to push it because Spider-Man, as good as it was, the open world stuff was still Ubisoft-ish. It was basic. There was fun little crime things, but once you've done 5 of them, you're kind of over it. And then if you want the trophies, you have to do 100, and it's okay, well, it's stupid. Some of the it's just, I wonder what they'll do to push it over that edge.
Hey,
I hope they find out what it is. But
Wolverine could be it.
Yeah, it could be. I
don't know how big of a fan you are of the character, but I mean, there's some potential for some really kick-ass moments.
Oh yeah, I think Wolverine could be a really awesome game. Bub. And the nice thing about them is that they're not confined to New York City like Spider-Man is.
Oh no, you time travel. You could time travel in the game so much, just going from beat to beat in Logan's life. You don't have to stay because Wolverine has the memory problem. So all of a sudden you could be fighting a battle and you get knocked out, and then there's this character and then Wolverine's chained up, which would be pretty hard to do. But they got him all chained up, and who the hell are you? And it's Sabretooth, and he has a flashback to when they were kids, and oh my god, and
I
there's so much you can do.
I don't
possibilities.
remember, but did the Wolverine trailer? Did he have the? Was it the bone? Were his blades bones or were they? Yeah.
Adamantium.
Do you remember which one they were? I just can't.
I think they were adamantium.
I thought so
believe
too. I just couldn't remember off the top of my head. I'm trying. Like I can remember every part of that trailer except for like that one.
Yeah,
Specific.
they were.
Okay.
They were. Yep. Oh man.
So do you want to start off first, or do you want me to start off first?
You can go ahead and go.
All right. Are you going to keep this in an Excel sheet, or write it down or something? Are you going to keep it down so we know what the points are?
Excel sheet. You think I am?
Well, I don't know. You don't have a good memory, from what I know.
Oh, you do?
Oh no, that's why I would have to do an Excel sheet.
Okay.
But I don't know if my computer can handle doing an Excel sheet and Audacity and Skype at the same time. It'd blow up.
Yeah, I'm not going to push it either. So.
So my first guess is going to be we are going to see one of Sony's new studios, Fire Sprite, on the big screen, and it'll be Twisted Metal with a spring 2024 release date.
So Fire Sprite. Is this them developing it though?
I mean, I would say maybe Lucid is helping, but I doubt it at this point since it seems like they got it taken away from them.
You wasn't think much about Destruction All Stars. I mean, are they still updating?
Well, I saw them update it like a few months ago. I feel like, and it sounds like it's doing better. I don't know that for a fact, but
they overhauled it in that one last big update. It was like, we're totally overhauling gameplay here and there. And
yeah, and so maybe they did fix some of the issues with it. I mean, I thought Destruction All Stars was.
It wasn't
I was
that
gonna say,
bad
I thought it was a
game.
fine game. I just think that there was some tweaks I would have made with it. I never went back to play to see what it changed, but yeah, I don't know. I think that they could do it. I just think with the show coming out this summer, they are going to kind of keep that same synergy Sony is, at least, with like that they did with The Last of Us, except it'll be reverse, where the show comes out, then the game. And I don't know, heck, it'd be really fucking cool if it was a shadow drop, like, oh hey, it's out now. But Sony's not going to do that, so they'll do that with Entwined, but rip Pixel Opus. But that's I think that the days of Sony doing that are over.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the last tweet update from the Destruction All Stars account was October 7th of last year.
They're working hard on it.
What's when they had that? When's the last time they liked something? November 25th. Oh, someone got tattoos of the characters from the game. Oh,
that's embarrassing.
It's a bold decision there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a decision.
I still think they missed out by not using some character skins from popular Sony franchises. But
yeah, but you could probably take a guess that like maybe Sony also didn't necessarily want them to be in there.
yeah,
because the game really could have been the Twisted Metal game that we wanted. And it ended up not being that, obviously, but
yeah.
I don't know. I think that the rumors of it going to Fire Sprite are true, and Fire Sprite's a fairly large studio, so there's no reason why they couldn't have been doing Call of the Mountain and that. Like maybe I feel like maybe the studio that Fire Sprite bought might be like helping out.
Fabric.
Yeah,
or whatever. I'm not sure.
I think it's
but
Fabric, but I mean, you can say Fabric, whatever. But yeah, that's what like I said. I think for me, I think Twisted Metal is almost a pretty safe bet at this point. So what are you assigning it though?
See, I think there's a good chance it's going to happen. I mean, I can't give it a warning because that's. I mean, I don't think it. There's a chance that it might not happen either.
I agree. I think there's a small chance it doesn't.
Just like a, I mean, it's kind of safe in a way. So maybe like a 3.
Fair.
Are you mad?
No, I'm totally good with a 3. I think that makes sense.
Yeah. So you took one of my
I
guesses.
figured we'd be doing that.
I don't appreciate that. I do not appreciate that. So remember, somewhere for you. See, I also had Fire Sprite on my list,
Oh,
but not for Twisted
okay.
Metal. Do you remember the rumors of them building like a horror game, like a thriller?
Um,
You don't remember those rumors?
I don't really remember that now.
Yeah, someone says they're working on it's some kind of like a AAA narrative, like a horror game.
So is that gonna be your actual prediction then,
Yeah,
or?
okay, here we go. But yeah, here's what it was. It was a horror sci-fi person game.
So kind of like, is it Persistence? Horror. I mean horror sci-fi, and they made it right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I guess it could
right.
be the Persistence 2, or I'm not sure how that game ends, but
Mm. I do think that Fire Sprite will be on the stage twice, or on the stage. I do think they'll be on the showcase twice because they were working on several games. You know, it's when they were acquired and when Sony got with
it's a
them.
bold prediction, Cotton.
'Cause I knew, yeah, it's. Well, I think it's time. I mean, I think they've probably been working on the game for a few years, and I'm sure that's one of the reasons why Sony bought them. They probably saw that game and were like, ooh. And the rumor is it's a first-person sci-fi horror title, right? And that Fabric Games has helped make it too. That's that game, and I think we'll see it at the showcase. I think Fire Sprite's ready to. I think Sony's ready to show why they bought this company.
It wasn't for Horizon.
Oh, Call Mountain.
Since every Sony.
Well, I'm sure they bought from that too, but I'm just saying, like, I think they have several games that they're working on for Sony. I mean, it's going to be
Yeah.
there'll be a big company going forward for them.
I mean, I was just joking. They obviously wouldn't have bought them for a VR studio because Sony doesn't care about first party
Because
VR.
that's not Sony.
So.
Yeah. Well, you could always just be like Facebook and buy a bunch of VR studios and close them all down and fire the people.
Yeah, and be a nice little fire sale.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, yeah, we're gonna buy Ready at Dawn, and then we're gonna just let them all go.
yeah, that was ridiculous. But maybe
Fudge, man.
maybe it's time for Sony to get Rui back into the or what's his name, Rui, some, isn't it? Who was the founder?
Oh, I think you're right. I think it's right. Let's see.
So maybe it's time to snag him as a talent and finish with
Rue, I guess.
Okay,
Are you?
yeah,
Rue
there's something. That's close.
We Rasurija? I'm sorry, but your
We have
name.
no idea how to say it. He should just come on the show and tell us.
We Rasuraya. Try to do the box there.
But I think that now would be the time to get him and then let him create a studio, like a smaller studio, and see if they can, finish what they started with the Order. I think people were too harsh on it because actually the one thing that pisses me off is that I thought it was really neat that it was like one of the only games that when you're in third person mode, I mean the whole game's in third person, but like when you're in cover, you can't necessarily see where enemies are, and like you have to pop out of cover to see that. And I think that's really neat because it was like a different. I don't know. It just felt more realistic and not in like a bad way to me. But like I said, I think that'd be cool to snatch him up. But as far as your prediction goes, I'm gonna give that a 5.
Okay, that's fair. I just think people are going to be surprised by Fire Sprite going forward. They're going to be like, oh man, no wonder why Sony bought them. and maybe Call Them Out didn't review as well as some people might have wanted it to. Was like a 79.
Somewhere around there. I mean, the game was definitely good, but I could totally agree with that review, or with that rating, because it was a lot of climbing, and it's just the story was kind of forgettable in my opinion. Which I feel like with it not being Aloy is part of the reason, because it didn't do anything for the main story really, Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see if the Fire Sprite can, because Persistence also wasn't an amazing game either. Didn't that review in the 70s?
Let's see. That did not work.
Make it work.
Am I spelling it right?
Why don't you just put persist?
There we go. I know. It wouldn't pop up. I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with that. But it's okay. I called myself stupid to the highest person at my region wise in T-Dot today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We had a meeting about stuff. Fun stuff going on.
Stupid James. Uh-oh. Some secrets.
It's just, we're doing a reorganization. So they were explaining like what they know so far, and like the requirements, like some positions require a professional engineering license, which I have, but I have no ambition to move up. Yeah. But my boss does not have a PE license, and he's not able to keep his position.
Oh.
So
you'll be his boss soon.
I could, I guess, but I don't want to be. But that's what I was arguing, the fact that like just because you have a PE doesn't make you smarter, and that's what.
Oh yeah.
So.
At my job, they're like, we want project managers to have 2-year degrees. So I was like, so if a guy had 20 years experience in the field, you would rather have some kid come out of college take a spot than someone who's done this half their life?
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous how, like, yeah. I'm totally, like, I get the, like, why you would want, like, someone with a degree, but at the same time, like, I also think that you should, if someone could do the job, they should be able to get the job. And, like you said, someone who's got 20 years should be able to be a project manager.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, they're like, well, if you had, some of these guys start looking for degrees, I'm like, you're going to lose guys left and right then.
Yeah, they're kind of,
because you're killing ambition right there.
Yeah, they've with this new organizational chart, like the people with high school diplomas that can't be like in my position can now be that, which I think that's a great move. I just think that they went backwards on the engineering stuff.
Okay, let's sorry, I'm not changing the subject. You're good. But the Persistence on VR, very first game, was a 78.
So that,
and then like the enhanced version was it 71? What? I don't know. When it came out on Xbox and PC, it got 75, but then the enhanced version got a 71. Like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean.
So, they got room for growth.
Yeah, it would be nice to see if,
when you have,
like, whatever their next game is, like, for it to be like that Sony flavor, I guess, on the production side.
They're gonna have that Sony money going, hey.
Yeah, otherwise they'll be closed down.
Hiring like crazy. They've been hiring like crazy ever since Sony bought them. But yes, that was my first one. So you said a 5?
I gave you a 5. Yep.
Pretty much doubting me.
It's not doubting. That's just, I think that they might just be there one time, and I think it's Twisted Metal.
Gotcha, okay. Get that off my list. All right, James, it's all you, buddy.
I think this one. It seems like that this is a long rumored one, and I think it's a shoe in just because of the commercial that they had, and that's Uncharted is revealed.
Oh, oh, because that girl picked up that treasure in that tomb, right, or something like that, or she was in the.
Correct. I just think that's like the I don't know what the heck that is if that's not Uncharted. And I don't know why you put that in there unless you have a game almost ready to go. Because like the other games have come out.
I would be down. I mean, I'll be down for another Uncharted. I know some people are like, ooh.
The only thing that would be interesting to me is if they I wonder how I wonder if they'd focus more on traversal than they would like gunplay and stuff like that, because like I feel like it'd be almost a little out of place with it. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but like, you know, I know that Nathan killed a bunch of people. Like I get that.
Yeah, everybody's always.
I just feel like,
hey man,
with it being this girl, if that's how they continue it, then it'd almost be like a little out of place in the sense of I just feel like it would have been a different path for her, you know.
yeah,
If anything, I could see it being like the Lara Croft, like Tomb Raider kind of style, where it's like she wasn't a killer and then kind of becomes one.
she had
Yeah.
yeah, that one scene where she comes out of the water with blood on her and everything.
Yep.
That was pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
And then when you finally get the dual pistols at the very end of the game, that Tomb Raider reboot was really fun. I really, really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I love them all. I played them all. So yeah, good stuff. I platinum.
That was the final chapter without Crystal Dynamics working on it. It was Eidos Montreal, wasn't it? The final chapter.
Yeah, which is, I mean, they kept it fairly close to what Crystal Dynamics did. So
Yeah.
like I said, I enjoyed all three. I know people kind of hated the third one just because of Eidos doing it, but there was some issues with it. But it's still, like I said, it felt like exactly like the first two to me. Just maybe small little tweaks that I could have seen Crystal Dynamics doing. So
He's working on it though.
that San Diego studio. Isn't that what it was? The rumor was that like that they had that. I mean, they were supposed to have closed, right? But I feel like,
Oh, you're talking about the one that was working on the Last of Us remake, right?
were they?
Remember, plus I think like PlayStation.
I thought like Sony created a new studio for this, like, or
San
not
Diego
like
studio.
like not like a new studio within the studio. I'm talking about like another team within that studio.
So the studio that makes MLB.
Yeah, I thought wasn't that the rumor? I could have sworn that's what it was.
Well, I mean, I was just talking about this other night to somebody. That's why I'm asking that question, because just the other, oh, it wasn't this other day. It's like 2 or 3 years ago. They were hiring for an open world shooter or something like that. Or,
Who?
And in the job listing, it talked about wanting experience with
But who?
vehicle combat and things like
But
that.
who are you saying was that job description for?
It was Sony San Diego studio, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, so are you saying that you agreed with my Sony San Diego, or?
Uh, I think so. No, because I mean, you want Uncharted to go to somebody.
Um,
I mean, it is Sony, but an unproven team for a new. Oh man.
I mean, they are unproven in that area, but you could have said that Guerrilla was unproven in the open world third person action arena. Like, you can go on about how studios are not fit for a specific kind, but you know that MLB Show has been a quality game for a while, for a long time,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
why couldn't they? I mean, I get I get that the skill set necessarily isn't open world shooters, but there's no reason why they couldn't have brought in talent for it, you know? So I don't know why it couldn't be them. Like I said, and they can also just show, maybe they could have just wanted to do something different. Which, I mean, obviously they're still doing MLB, so don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just
Here was the job listing. The job listing asked for one specific requirement was, or one part of the job you'll be doing is build high quality third person combat animations, human ambient animation, and creature animations, craft and edit conversations and cinematic sequences, and create dialogue and facial expression animations. I mean, I still think on Naughty Dog will have something to do with it.
I think that they really just want to be done with it. And I'm not saying that they wouldn't have any hands on it. Like, I think that they would.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be like they're helping make it, but they probably like, okay, let's see what you got. Kind of stop by every quarter or something, and okay, cool, we like it. Because I would definitely want their blessing.
I mean, the only other studio that
though.
I feel like it could possibly be would be Bend, right? Like, they have made third person shooters.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And they have made the Uncharted game.
Yeah, maybe I should take that back and say, maybe, you know what? I'll take it back. I'll say, that kind of takes away one of my other things, though.
Don't do it. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'll stick with the San Diego one.
Okay, I'm about to say, if you're gonna say Ben's making, then that's not gonna happen.
Why do you think that?
Because they're working. Because the freaking Herman Monster, Herman Big Daddy, already said they're working on their own new IP. So
That's.
Which.
But I mean, could it? I mean, I guess it wouldn't be like necessarily new IP, but it could be like a new take on an IP. Maybe his words got muddied. Never know. You never know.
Nah, I think their creation's 100% new.
Oh, see, I think I have them on my list, and I don't think it's new.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, there's only other one option, right?
Open world Bubsy, baby.
Yes, Bubsy World, Bubsy 3D.
Yep, Bubsy 3D World.
So, what are you gonna give the Uncharted
Reboot
rumor,
gritty.
or remake, or whatever reboot?
Like, part of me wants it to happen because I love the Uncharted series. But part of me is like, is it really going to happen though? How long has it been since the other game came out? 2016?
Something like that, yeah. I mean, it has.
Yeah.
Look,
It's almost 10 years.
if they don't have it, then that commercial was idiotic to have that.
It was just showing a girl exploring a dungeon.
Okay, the rest of the games were there.
Go for it, bro.
There's one game that hasn't come out yet, and it was that one. So if it was just some random chick going through a cave, then I don't know what that team was, the marketing team is doing then. They clearly don't understand marketing then if they're just gonna make shit up. Just saying.
I got you. I'm just writing down, saying Uncharted by Sony San Diego. Oh. It could happen. I think there's a chance it could happen. I'll say 4 because it's kind of safe.
All right, now your turn.
Okie dokie, my friend. Who's very slow at responding to texts?
Me?
People say I'm bad. Yes, you.
That's not true.
Oh my God! Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Okay, I guess not that bad. About 2 hours there. 3 hours there. 3 hours there. The next day there.
Oh, that's because it was at night that you texted me. That's not fair.
7:28. It's not that late.
It's
It was talking about that kid, that real thin kid that's going to the Spurs.
Oh,
What kind of luck is
hey,
that? The Spurs, man.
hey, first of all, I actually did not see that text until I woke up, and like
Okay.
it had nothing to do with me being asleep by that time, but all like the other notifications because I have like Wario 64 on my notifications thing, and like it blew like
Right.
stuff like that blew up my phone, and I totally did not see that message.
Well, David Robinson lottery pick,
Yep, David and Tim.
Tim. So I mean, look at that. They've got. If this kid is what they say he's going to be,
They'll have a third generational star.
yeah. Like, what kind of luck is that, man?
Yeah, sometimes you need it. Hey, the Cavs had three number one picks in 4 years, and they botched all of them. So
Blue. Yeah. That's kind of sad, isn't it?
it's sad.
Because didn't that one kid not ever? Didn't that kid was he from the Canadian Basketball League or something? Or no, I think it's somebody else. I mean,
I mean, we drafted two Canadian people. Number one, that's Wiggins and Anthony Bennett.
Wiggins is with Anthony Bennett. Didn't he flounder?
Yeah, he flopped like he was too fat.
Yeah.
So, and he never wanted to get in shape and
And
all that
then
stuff. So, just is what it is.
and then Wiggins is with the Warriors now, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we didn't even have Wiggins for, you know, after the summer league. We traded for Kevin Love. So, but go on. What is your next prediction?
Oh, I'm making him depressed. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to destroy his will. Okay, let's see. I do believe that we will finally see. This one's kind of easy. I know. Sorry, I'm going with the easy one. I think we'll see Knights of the Old Republic remake gameplay.
Oh, you know what the
As
funny
all we saw before.
You know what the funny thing is? In my predictions, I have we will not see the Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh, I know there was some developmental rebootage, quote unquote, but they're saying like, oh, it's not going to be affected, and don't worry.
It went to a different team now, didn't it? Like, because Aspire was working on it, and they got all.
They were working on. I think they were all working together already. Like they were already kind of working. I think they took over the main load of it. And still, man, no offense to Aspire, but when they announced them working on that remake, it was like, what?
Oh yeah, I mean that was. I think that was
Studios?
that was the biggest announcement for me too. Was KOTOR because I was just so out of left field.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna give that a 7 though because I don't think it's ready to be shown.
How long ago was it? That was almost 2 years ago now.
A year and a half ago. You know, it was in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, it's almost
like a year.
It's almost 3 years now.
It was like at least a half a year or maybe even more when everything was like, oh, this is
Hey.
something's going on with this game.
Something was going on. It was last August, so it's been a year. I think we'll see something. I'm not saying we're going to see 10 minutes, but there'll be some scenes and some ships and some breathing of masks and some lightsabers, and we'll get our first taste of it.
I can see why you think that, especially with
I love Star Wars, and I'm excited.
being announced. And yeah, and I mean I'm excited too, and I get it. Like it's been a year and a half since they showed it. I feel like Aspire was so far behind. Like
No.
if you read the rumor, not the rumors, but read whatever like Schreier, whoever tweeted about it,
Was it Schreier?
about the production of like where, it was supposed to come out like this year.
Yeah, that
But
daydream,
but
pipe dream.
well, I mean that's what like they were shooting for, and then it sounded like they couldn't even have like a level done at that point when they. I'm just saying, I could see it being the game that falls through the cracks for a little bit,
Well,
and I can even see it being like, no, actually I can't see it being outright canceled because of the buzz for it. So, but no, I don't think we'll see it. I mean, I would love to see it. I would love for it to come out sometime soon. I just don't believe it.
According to everyone, that Saber has been helping with the game, so it's not like they just came in there from not helping with the game at all, and then all of a sudden took over. According to rumors and innuendo, they've already been helping, so they know what was going on. They just took over the main development. All right. Don't crush my dreams, man. Okay. I'm ready to
I'm
see
not. I'm
this.
just trying to keep it
I'd
real.
love that
Keeping
game
it
on the
real.
Xbox. I've been playing on my Switch recently. And he ain't coming sound the PS5 yet. Good lord.
I don't know. Maybe because they were gonna get a brand new one.
I still want to play the old one again. It'd be fun to get trophies with it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm not arguing with you with that.
Good, thank you. So what'd you give again? I'm sorry. 7?
7.
7-Eleven. Okay. Oh.
I don't know if this is safe or not because I feel like this should have been something that
James.
was announced. Yes. What?
Don't do it.
I don't know if you know what
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna
I was joking. I was just trying to get in your head and play mental games.
do. Like I said, I think this should have been announced and come out already, in my opinion. But it hasn't happened yet. But I'm gonna say it is finally gonna be announced. Half-Life Alex.
Oh man,
VR.
you done took mine. I think yeah, you're right. It should have been announced already. I mean, all Sony has to be is like, "Yo, Valve." They're like, "Yo, what up? Y'all like money? Well, duh. How about we get a couple studios and port your game over to the PSVR2? I mean, what do they have to lose? What does Valve have to lose?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I mean, who's behind their headset?
War.
What? What?
What?
What'd you say? Or what?
I said war.
Oh.
Who?
What is it good
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely nothing.
for? Now. Oh. Fun song.
But yeah, I think it's just time. Like I think you're right. Valve has pretty much nothing to lose besides just I don't know selling their own VR headset, which it's not gonna sell. I feel like, or it's not gonna take away sales. I feel like, in my opinion, from it. So
I mean, it's like
I don't know. It's time. Get the money for it. Just port it, Valve. Come on.
it's the
Do it.
Vive, right? The HTC Vive Pro 2 headset kit is $1,400. If you
Makes
want
that
the
550
Vive-
look cheap.
If you want the Vive Pro 2's headset, it's $800. I mean, if they're really trying to break into the market and saturate the market with that thing, that they're asking a pretty penny. Is it the Valve Index? Is that their hit? I thought the Valve.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I thought they have their own. I think it's the index.
Oh, it's the Index.
I
Okay,
think that's right.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
How much is the Valve Index headset? Let's see how much it is these days. Sorry, Vive, I didn't mean to give you. Here's the Vive Index headset only, $900. Whew. Valve Index VR kit, $1,300. Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, if you game on the Valve Index, you're probably getting a really sweet, VR experience. But you're paying a pretty dollar. You're paying you're paying for it. Yeah,
Yep.
dude. I think we're going to see that. They're saying PSVR 2 games. They already announced that. Yeah, I think that's going to be there for sure. It needs to be there.
I agree.
Because apparently everyone's like, if they don't announce that, I'm not buying a PSVR 2 headset. I'm like, so
Yeah, well, they're
you
idiots.
want to play Gran Turismo 7 in VR or Resident Evil 8?
Or Red Matter 2.
Red Matter
Red Matter
2.
2 now.
Uh,
Pavlov.
Plus, Pavlov and more games are getting free upgrades, so just not fast enough for James.
No, not from the VR1 games. It's ridiculous. It's made me mad at this point because I've got Wanderer waiting. I've got
coming. It's
Fracked.
coming.
I've got Stride. I've got lots of games that I wish would be ported over at this point.
Shit, Half-Life.
So what are you going to give it? You've gotten rid of my 3 and 4.
As much as I want to say it's the safest pick, I'll give it a 2 because there is a chance it might not happen, which is crazy. Valve might be douche. I mean, they don't have the best relationship with Sony, even though they came on E3 that one stage and had the the Half-Life 2 and all that. I mean, shit, Portal
And
2.
Portal too. Yeah.
I know what's his face, and
Gabe.
for whatever, yeah, for
Mr.
whatever
Gabe.
reason, he doesn't have the best relationship with. They don't have the best relationship with Sony. Which is,
Yeah, but that seemed like it was
I thought
before
he had
the
some.
Portal 2 part.
Oh, I thought he had some comments recently where he was like really praising Microsoft and was kind of slamming Sony.
You might be right. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I vaguely remember that.
But Jim Ryan needs to get on the airplane, fly down there to Valve, and be like, "Look, we need Half-Life Alex now. Here's my dogs." Remember that email about his dogs and all that shit?
Yeah.
There you go. He made it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
his
That's
daughter.
awesome.
And his daughter.
All right, your turn.
Sorry, Jim. Yeah, I'm giving it a 2. I think it's.
Okay, so 2, 3, and 4 are gone.
Oh crap! It's my turn. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, my friend. That's it. What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh crap! What's this? All right. Okay. Here's an easy one for you. After several different leaks for it and a trailer leak, we'll finally see Helldivers 2. Where the hell's that been? Remember that video I posted a few months back? It was like the announcer talking about the game and all that, and he said that one quote, and I had that footage on my YouTube, and then they got took it down
Yeah,
by Sony.
I do remember that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're finally going to see Helldivers 2, and I think it might have some, I know it's a top-down game. That'd be kind of awkward in VR. Well, no, I mean, there's been some interesting.
Top-down games work fine.
Yeah, I know that's why I stopped. I said, I think it could have some kind of like VR compatibility, like an optional mode.
Maybe.
I'm not
I
saying
don't.
it is,
I don't know if I
but-
would say.
You know what?
Yeah. So I don't. I don't see it being
No.
just because
Are you?
it's coming on. What?
You don't see it being there?
No. I do see it being there because I mean, heck, that's part of the Nvidia leak too. So how old is that shit?
Oh yeah, it's been a while now.
Um.
It's been a while.
So it's definitely ready. I definitely don't think it. I can't see it being like. I definitely think it'll be there. I just don't think it'll be a very long trailer because
Oh no, it just,
that game was good, but it's not like any system seller compared to all the other games we're talking about. You know.
yeah, but it's a smaller game. It's a smaller game. I think just because, and I know they're supporting it. It'll be a PS5, PS4, PS5 and PC release.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of why it won't be a VR game at all because it's coming to PC too. I mean, maybe it would be like later on, just not initially if they did do it. But yeah, I think that's pretty safe just to see it.
You're right, because
So I'd give that.
there's a list of
What?
the games that were on the Nvidia leak. Idiots. And that's the only game that hasn't been announced yet. for PC or otherwise.
So I'm gonna give that a 2.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's a 1, but I feel like you might do something pretty easy still. So I didn't
Well,
want to.
yeah. My
wanna
first
burn it.
VR game, you're going to be like, okay, dude, come on.
Is it? Should I do that now before you take it from me?
What?
Because it's my
Whatever
turn.
you want to do,
so
James, I don't care. It's your life and it's now or never.
Hmm.
You ain't going to live forever, so remember what Bon Jovi said.
I'm
Go. I don't care.
no. You know what? I'll let you have that one. And I'm gonna say
No, don't.
Metal Gear Solid remake,
Oh my God! How could you?
and but
Wait,
I'm gonna say
remake
it's
or
Blue
Metal Gear
Point.
Solid, the OG remake.
The rumors are 3, so I'm gonna say 3, which makes sense too because it's the original timeline, so or or beginning timeline, not the original, but so I'll say it's 3, and I'm gonna say Blue Point's doing it.
Oh, damn! I thought they had some rumors that
I just-
Virtuos was working on it. That one That one porting studio, yeah, the Virtuos. Virtuos.
See, I don't. I guess I haven't seen those rumors, but
Rumor has it.
I know Blue Point. Blue Point had two games in development, and like I guess you can say maybe it
Virtuos,
is
sorry.
that Bloodborne remake, you know. But there is another one. I feel like another game that they mentioned in that tweet when they said that they were working on two games, or kind of like alluded to it. And I don't know why, but I have a strange feeling a different studio might be doing what people guessed Blue Point might be doing, outside of like Bloodborne remake or Bloodborne, yeah, remake, I guess.
It's the one on the Virtuos. Their job description said, wait, who do they assume that from that? Unannounced 3A action adventure game remake. Oh, okay. Andy Platonic from Video Game Chronicles was saying it's the Metal Gear Solid 3 remake.
Hmm.
See, the, and
And those, I mean,
and Andy just tweeted the other day and he said, well hell, what did he say? Go ahead with what you're saying. I got to read something real quick. Gotta find this.
um, I mean, all I was gonna say was that if I
There it
were
is.
Konami, I would make sure a studio who knows how to do remakes is doing it. With it being like it's different if it's like the next entry, but with it being the first one back to spark life into Metal Gear Solid, you want to make like kind of like Final Fantasy VII remake. You know, went to CyberConnect, and it just that was
Yeah.
not the best idea. You know, like it's kind of to me the same deal here. Like give it to a studio who's proven in remakes, and it sounds like Sony's gonna have some exclusivity with it. So why not have one of your own studios? Like I mean, maybe Blue Point's not making it fully, but I feel like they might have a part in it. You know?
Help with some of the development.
Yeah.
Andy Platonic said, well, Andy Robinson said, I hope PlayStation fans are geared up for this. It's like, oh, haha. I mean, it's kind of. He's been hammering. I think he was the one that talked about the rumors of the Konami trio at the presentation. Was he not?
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah,
right.
so he's definitely all about it. It'd be nice. It'd be freaking sweet. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 3 is one of the best ones in the series, that's for sure.
I'm gonna be honest, I never played three.
Oh, no, dude, what?
I don't know. It was just one of those times
Oh,
that I got skipped in my timeline and I never
the
went to it.
freaking battle against the ladder? Whoa. Oh, totally crazy. The theme song for it. It was so cool, like all the little tricks of the game you could do and everything.
I mean, it's like kind of the Kojima
Oh
stamp is like
yeah,
the
man.
tricks.
Like
Like obviously one had it and three had. I think I love the creativity like with just not turning on your console or not playing it for like a week or
yeah,
whatever, dying of old
yeah,
age. It's
yeah.
hilarious. It's a favorite thing.
I did that like the first time I beat him. I played the game. The next time I played through it, I just did that. Like I skipped my week ahead on my console, and I found him. He was dead. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Oh yeah, and of course the ladder scene. It's just, it's a great game, man. Really great game. Some badass Kojima moments. Now I wanna
So what are you gonna
love for
what are you gonna give that
you,
one?
Snake Eater. Hmm. I won't do that one because I'll go with 5.
Fair.
I don't think it's too obvious though. Like damn, if we give it a 1, and then oh,
And then I throw my cake one. And you kind of screwed yourself with some of these.
it's all right.
Your turn.
Oh yeah. Wow, I want to do that one. You're right. Do I want to do that one or not? We already got that. We already got that one. I'll say we go with my easy one. Think that we will finally see whatever the Last of Us multiplayer game is going to be about. We're going to finally see gameplay.
Yeah, that's a 1 for me.
I mean, it's about time, I think it's going to release sooner than we think
and
it is. Not this year, but like early next year.
I don't know.
Maybe a beta this fall or something like that, or it's time.
I agree. It is time.
So it's huge. I mean, both games are selling like hotcakes worldwide because of the show. It's time.
And Neil also said that it's time. He said it's coming. Like the news is coming. So
When is it at?
it's going to be there. What?
When is it at?
Wasn't that just like a few months ago when like he talked a little bit about it?
Yeah.
Look it up. He did he said something about it. I swear.
He says it's the most ambitious project that they've worked on.
And I'm pretty sure he said that there's gonna be news on it in like the coming months, like a couple months ago.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be awesome too. I mean, I think it's gonna be something special. Yeah, he said.
Yeah, I loved the first Factions, so I can't imagine it. I mean, I think it's gonna be amazing.
It's supposed to be
it's one of the
like a cinematic kind of multiplayer game. They said, or
it sounded like they were trying to figure out how to do like a meaningful story in it.
They will. I think there'll be like there'll be cutscenes. I'm not saying it's going to be like on the level of the other games, but I think that'll it just won't be you and your friends just shooting at the undead. I mean the infected.
Yeah, I just I love that the first one you can connect your Facebook to it, and it's like you had to like choose like which friends you wanted to kill off. I loved it.
It happened this time. Well, we're gonna take this town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. We got the horses in the back.
Well, I guess it's I'm gonna throw my number 1 cake one to you then. It's gonna be Astrobot 2.
God. Yes.
Shocker. I know. I think it's a no brainer, no doubter. It's a home run.
It's VR and non-VR, isn't it?
I would say it's gonna be a hybrid game. I'm curious how they'll make it though, because it's like the first one they did some stuff with the head, like moving your head and all that.
Hit by getting the lens hit, the cracking, get a cigarette to fix it.
Yeah. So I'd be curious of like if they have different gameplay tweaks based on, because like, you would say like Resident Evil changes up the gameplay, a little bit. Like you can dual wield with 8, So maybe it would be just kind of the same-ish kind of thing where it's like kind of 2 separate games, but kind of not.
That'd be awesome. I hope that happens. I really do hope that they announce a new Astrobot game.
Yeah, it's been 2.5 years. Yeah, it's been 2. Yeah. 2.5 years. I think that game is a game like you can kind of spit out rather quickly compared to other games like like a Last of Us.
You have to have intricate wrinkles on Joel's face and forehead and on the Astrobot dude. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, there you go. There's some reflections. There's this. Ta-da! Definitely get to skip through the graphic fidelity and get to focus on that gameplay, baby. Give us that gameplay. That Zelda game and the new Zelda game, Tears of the Kingdom. It's all about that gameplay. Some
As it should be for
some
the
of those
most part.
screenshots, do look a little, but what matters is dude building giant wooden mechs with flaming dicks. It's part of it.
Yeah, no.
Have you
Yep.
seen that shit?
I have. It's
Oh,
ridiculous.
so
But I
cool,
love it. I
man.
think it's hilarious. So what are you gonna rate it? Is that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I figured.
Well, I mean, I really do hope it's there because I'm excited if it is. We'll do a cartwheel.
Alright, now you're so
Because
my one through five are done, right?
yeah.
So, alright. So I guess now it's not the time to do the easier one for me.
Um,
Just kidding. I think the rest of this there's like maybe one or three that could be easy, but either way. Anyways, it's your turn.
my easy one. You ready?
Yep.
We're finally going to get it. We're finally going to see and get a release date for Beat Saber.
Hmm. I
They
guess I
are.
would
They said it
agree
was
with
coming
that.
at CDE, and I mean the PSVR is out now. That is still like the best selling game on PSVR 1, like every month.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I hate that
And
so much. I mean,
Why
I'm
would you
not
not
mad at
want
Beat
the
Saber for
next
coming,
gen
but
version
yeah, it'll sell like hotcakes again too.
with better tracking?
So I've given you. So I've done what 1, 2, 5, and
Saw
7.
that. You haven't done one yet? No, no, no. Oh no, that's right. You did. Yeah,
Yeah, for factions. Factions is also in a
yeah.
cakewalk. I guess I'll do 3 for this one.
I know my sister will be excited. $100 bills, $100 bills, $100 bills. He made some good music. So the synth writers, man. It's a little bit different, but it's kind of in the vein of Beat Saber. But man, like the haptic feedback in the headset, that shit's cool. It
Oh,
it's
yeah, I
really
love it.
comfortable too, man. Like I'll play games about almost 2 hours. I never had a problem. I have a bigger nose, no issue at all, and it felt good on my head. I wasn't like, oh, my neck's hurting me, or it was very comfortable. So kudos, Sony. But that's for another show.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna play some more games, get a little more hands-on with it, and then we'll talk.
Bro, my
Beat
next one.
Saber.
I think it's time. I think it's time for this to be
Beat
announced as
Saber.
well. It's Corey's space game,
Hey man, Herman was just there the other day.
and
He
he
was
was
inspired.
inspired.
Like,
I think it's time for them to show it off.
you think so?
I think it's time. I don't. What's if that tweet of Jim Ryan saying it's like he wants total mind share
Oh,
is actually a true statement, this is probably gonna be needed then, in my opinion. So, don't know what he's working on, but it's a space game in my opinion. I mean, I feel like it's all he
it's
freaking tweets about. So, dude, it's gonna be like it's all he tweets about is space, and it's gonna be like a freaking game about like
gardening.
I don't even
It's
like
his,
it's
it's his
just
version of
yeah
Pikmin.
gardening or like home renovations. Yeah. It's just gonna be Power Wash Simulator, like the freaking reboot of it. Something stupid, but no. I mean, obviously, like I think it's space related, and I think it's gonna be an awesome game. So yeah, I think it's time to show it off. Him and Alana have a lot to show off. I feel like.
Oh, wow. Screw her. Whatever.
She's a writer for it, right?
Whatever.
So, show it to us, Corey.
Whatever.
I'm gonna say you're gonna give me a 6 on that, aren't you?
I don't know, man. I think they need more time with it. I think he's gonna. It's cooking in the oven, you know. Like they're baking it. Corey's just like.
It's been cooking for a while, though. He didn't.
Games aren't. You just can't make. Do you know how many Final Fantasy games released between 1997 and 2000? Like 7. Okay, it wasn't that many, but like Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, and 10 all released between 97 to 2000. That shit ain't happening no more, James. Those days are over.
I get it, but it's a different team.
I know
it's
that.
Not.
I don't
it's
think
not
his
the
team
Ragnarok
was
team.
that big though. I think you know. I think he had. Okay, 2001. My bad, but still.
I'm just saying, if you God of War came out 2018, and say he got Ragnarok
and he was
started
helpful the whole time though. I mean, he was like, wasn't he still like the? Wasn't he still technically something with it?
I mean, I would say maybe something like an advisor, but
Yep.
I don't. I do think he was a lot of hands off because of the way he was. Who, is it the guy's name's
Williams,
Eric?
baby.
That,
Williams
that produced it.
Great last name, brother.
Or Will? Yeah. So
Yeah.
So he really built him up, and I mean maybe he did more work than I'm giving Corey credit for, but I feel like Corey saw the direction and then let him run with it. And then he just was like, just would pop in every now and then and be like, yeah, that looks great. That's pretty much what I would do too, you know?
He was more hands-on than that.
And so I feel like maybe, but I would say he probably was at least working on this other game since 2000, like end of 2019-ish. Which would mean this is a 3-year-old game. And I'm not saying it's coming out this year. I'm just saying it's going to be announced.
Yeah.
So, like I said, even if you announce it and it comes out next
25,
September, or it's just called 2024 September, that's still like that's a 5-year time. I mean, I get it. Like games take longer and longer and longer, but I don't know. I feel like Corey could do it.
Corey's the man. He's a pretty cool dude too.
Yeah.
He is a pretty cool dude. I'll tell him that. To his face. See what happens then. Alright, man. Let's see what I got next. Okay, this game, it's about like an open world game with these characters and okay, it's a joke. What was my big? Oh yeah. Here's my one of my. This is a third-party game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually leaving Sony. Sorry. This is for my boy, Jaw Muncher. You know who that is? On Twitter.
Nope.
Was that a yes or?
Oh, I said
You know
nope.
who he is?
No.
Okay, look. Capcom will not have a Resident Evil game next year because they're going to have the Dino Crisis remake, baby. It's happening. It's happening. And it's going to be revealed at the Sony Showcase. On the PS5, it's going to be beautiful.
I'm going to say...
Beautiful. John Muncher's going to cry. He's like, oh my god.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to ruin your dreams. It's going to be with Exo Primal coming out.
Game is wholly... That's a live service game.
I get that. I just think they don't want to confuse people right away. So let Exo Primal come out and then
What you
Then do
have
that.
this year they had Resident Evil 4 remake, Street Fighter 6, and Exoprimal. Next year they have to have a big high fidelity graphic remake or sequel, and that's gonna be Dino Crisis. And then they're gonna show. Then I think next year they'll. Oh, I can't be Dragon's Dogma 2, but they'll have some other titles too. That make up perhaps the Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter sequel or something. That would be a prediction, wouldn't it? Considering
Hmm?
World's been out for a while now. And it's their best selling game ever in the history of Capcom's amazing catalog of games. Spoils my mind. But Dino Crisis, baby, we're getting the remake. We're getting freaking crazy, awesome looking raptors and T Rexes and Regina looking all snazzy and PS5 quality graphics. So what are you giving it?
I'm gonna give it a
Damn.
10.
It's
Giving it a
about pie in
10.
the sky, son. Pie in the sky. It's for you, Jaw Muncher. A 10. Damn. No, ye of little faith. Ye
We'll
of little
see.
faith.
We'll see.
Freaking show you, son.
I have a third party game that's
Oh,
gonna be revealed
oh,
officially.
Assassin's Creed.
Nope.
Uh, um,
It's a game that's been marketing rights for PlayStation like up the wazoo with the previous iteration.
Resident Evil. Uh,
Nope.
Deathloop.
It was kind of like Deathloop, it just wouldn't go away.
What you got? Tell us what you got. Let's see.
The official unveiling of
Oh my
GTA 6.
god! Hey, GTA 5's pretty freaking fun still.
No, I completely disagree.
Okay.
I think the premise of GTA 5
Have you
is
played it?
awesome, but
Yeah.
GTA 5?
Okay, I would say the
Yeah.
PS5 version, has all the cool snazzy PS5 advantages, updates and stuff. And
My thing is, I
you got
think
it for what, $10?
the production is amazing and all that stuff. The thing I think the gameplay for all of Rockstar games lately has just been shit. Like it's below average, and people like we talk about overlooking like the technical side of things for like Zelda and Star Wars. I think that's way more forgivable than the amount of forgiveness people give GTA for the absolutely just garbage gunplay. It's garbage. Like in Red Dead is as well, but it makes more sense in Red Dead because of the Western theme, and they can do like the red eye thing that slows everything down. And I think that makes it a little bit better. But like GTA to me, it felt like if you go from 4 to 5, I think the gunplay is severely downgraded, and I don't think 4 is necessarily the best gunplay either. Like, think about all the third person shooting games that like involve any sort of cover, whether it be like a Gears, and I'm not the biggest Gears fan either, but like still the gunplay in 5 is just so much worse than like a game like Gears, or like a game like Outsiders or something, or Outriders, not Outsiders, but like any of those third person action games, like I prefer the gameplay of all the other stuff. I just think that because GTA has so many I don't know, different quirks to it, like whether it's be stealing vehicles, you playing golf or whatever, like I think people just overlooked everything, and obviously it had a high production value with a cool story. It looked beautiful. It was, like there's a lot of great things to it, but I just cannot believe how many people were giving that game a 10 when it's not that fun to play it to me. Like it's just like it's more fun to. I'd rather watch someone play than I would play that game. Yep.
GTA games are something different, man. I never thought after playing that first one on the PS1 that game series would sell over 400 million copies. Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy.
I mean, I
It
remember
is.
like, oh,
But
this game's cool. This is really fun. It's the soundtrack's hilarious. And it's a good soundtrack. It's gameplay is cool. And then I never thought it'd become one of the biggest gaming franchises of all time.
yeah, and I think it's a good reason. Like, I mean, I definitely think 3 and Vice City and San
Mm-hmm.
Andreas like deserve. And even 4, I think those all deserve like high praises. And I'm not saying 5 doesn't deserve a high praise, but I'm not like I know tens don't necessarily mean perfect. It just means masterpiece to me. But that game, like I said, comparing to other games like that are similar in nature, like I think those other games are just more fun gameplay wise, like gunplay. Not necessarily gameplay, but like the gunplay is way more fun in my opinion in those other games, like a Saints Row. Like I think that's more fun to play it, like in the action sequences than a game like Grand Theft Auto, where the freaking aim assist is like insanely high, and you have this little dot that just is your reticle, and I hate
He
it.
hates it,
I
yeah.
hate it. Can't stand it.
Oh no, it's
So I don't know, but I think 6 will be.
huge.
I mean, 6 is gonna like Rockstar. Yeah, Rockstar knows it's gonna be a big game, and they're putting everything into it, and I'm sure it'll be a good game. I'm not denying it, but everyone's gonna have the freaking beer goggles on when it comes out, and the gameplay is not gonna have changed at all, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is the best thing since sliced bread," and
Right, it's good.
it's gonna be like you could take a poop in this game in any apartment you want. It's like
Yeah,
which I
what?
don't care.
Oh,
So,
the
but
dynamic shooting
like
system.
Rockstar's just amazing at detail. Yeah, it's just like their attention to detail is amazing. I just think that I wish they would put the focus on the gunplay instead of the world building for just a little bit.
Rumor has it it's getting a revamped shooting. I mean, shooting system. So yeah,
It needs it, and I dare anyone to defend that gunplay because it is
you're
trash.
trash.
It's
Let's get it out
trash.
of the way. You are trash. James,
I'm not
trash and
denying it,
trashing.
but it takes one to like look, because I'm trash. I know that GTA's is trash. Just because it takes one to know one. So I'm gonna call it right now. Because I call that trash, you can call me trash. It's fine, but it's true, and people need to
Trash is as trash
just
does.
accept it. They need to accept it.
So does Rockstar want to show off their biggest game of this of the past 10 years on Sony stage? Oh,
Why not? Where else are they gonna
they
show
can do
it?
their
I mean,
own
they
thing
showed
just to
off
blow it
GTA
up,
5 like
huh?
50,000. They
Oh,
could,
I'm sure
but
Sony's going to pay a
I
pretty penny
mean,
for the marketing rights. There's no way that
exactly.
there's no way they're not going to be like, even if it's no content, like if there's none whatsoever, they still want those marketing rights because they want people to be GTA 6 anonymous with the PS5. They want you to think that mind share, bro, mind share.
Yeah.
At the same time, they could be waiting until next year to show it. So
I just think with it
rumor
being
has it.
like they said that the timeline would be maybe the end of 2024. I just think it's time to start building the hype
Oh,
for
you
it.
already been playing hype. Don't worry.
I get that, and I'm not saying it needs to be announced now, but everyone already knows about it. There's been so many leaks about it, so just just
It's
show it
funny
off now
because
at this
there's
point.
some of those guys on Twitter, the hype guys for PlayStation stuff, was like, "Oh my God, breaking news! Rockstar confirms it's in active development." Well, no, duh, dumbass. We've known that. There's leaked gameplay footage of the game. Yes, we were well aware. It's not breaking news, Betty.
Yep. So where's that one go on my
It's not
list?
10 because it's very realistic, and if Sony's wanting to, if this is the second phase of the PS5, you're going to want one of the biggest games to come out in the next year or so to be, like I said, synonymous with the PS5. So I'll give you a 7.
Here, you want me to crank it to a 10?
Oh, what, VR
Because
mode?
I can add something that would crank
VR
it to a
mode,
10.
yeah.
Yep, VR mode.
Because they're making a VR version of San Andreas, right, with the Quest?
I think so.
Let's see. GTA San Andreas. Oh, yeah. Everything we know so far about GTA San Andreas VR. Yeah. What is this? Yeah, back in 2021, they announced they're making a VR version of it. There's been nothing about it so far besides that announcement.
Games take time, Thomas. Don't need to show everything off
Right.
every 1 year.
I don't know.
It's just, but you gotta give him time, give him some
Go up there
space.
and show you some space when I beat your asphalt. That was good, wasn't
Yeah, I give it a 6.
it? We're gonna see next week then.
Yep.
Beat your asphalt in VR, the newest game.
So that's my 7s, and I got 8, 9, and 10 left, right? You haven't given anything higher than that 7. So, well, it's still your turn, so go.
Wait, can you be patient?
No, we gotta get on with it. These people need to
I
know.
don't
They don't need us talking in between. They just want to, hey, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know. I'm just because you said you need time. Just like Corey Barlog, apparently.
He is
Just
a
need time to.
perfectionist.
I didn't.
Okay, here's the one I was. Okay. This one's going to be kind of the pie in the sky because they're already showing one game. Don't you remember that Insomniac was hiring for a multiplayer game? Yeah, they're finally
Mm-hmm.
going to show it. Yeah, it's going to be some kind of VR game because we know they've made several VR games in the past. And guess what? They have several different teams that are working on several different games, including the Wolverine and the Marvel Spider-Man 2. And Sony wants everyone to buy a PSVR 2. So hell, why not an Insomniac VR game? Woo!
Do you think it'd be a new IP or do you think it'd be like a Resistance VR?
Once probably was a Marvel thing.
3 Marvel games? Gosh.
But if it isn't, yeah, it's definitely like something new. Something experimental, Hey!
I gave you a 10 already, right?
Yeah, with Dino Crisis.
Yeah, I'll give this one a 9.
And just something I thought about. I was going through my list of games and whatnot. I'm like, oh yeah, they were hiring for a multiplayer project. I'm like, hell, if Sony wants this PSVR to be, they really want to do it, get one of your studios that actually has a good amount of VR development. They made what, Edge of Nowhere. Uh, what was that one? The Unspoken was the Magic game. Stormland. Remember Stormland? Do you remember that one?
No.
Like that really cool looking robot.
Nope.
Okay,
No.
Feral Rights. I don't remember that one, but it didn't score too well apparently. But they had 4 games, and they made 4 VR games before Sony snatched them up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be nice for Insomniac to make a VR game.
What
I
if all
just.
their VR games come to PSVR 2? Like if they put them all over.
No,
I know,
you already
I'm
said
just
new
saying, that'd be
IP.
kind of cool. Like, no,
Can't go
I'm
back.
not saying change what I said. I'm just saying, what if like all of a sudden
Just
it's
kidding.
like, hey, it's the Insomniac VR collection. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be neat.
definitely.
I
Me
would love to
too.
give them a try. Because, I mean, I pretty much. Yeah, I love everything that they typically do. I mean, outside of, the one offs that suck. But, um, yeah, would be nice. I would love to see Insomniac do a VR game, especially with the VR2, not like with the VR1. That would have been atrocious. But,
Nice.
yeah, I think it'd be cool. Be interesting if they could do like a Spider-Man VR mode.
Swim.
That would be a lot of throwing up, I feel like. I'm swinging through New York. Wah.
At Mega.
Um, let's see. So this this is alluding back to my Blue Point thing. This is not Blue Point, but it alludes to what I was kind of getting at. So Blue Point kind of teased a bunch of different IPs in that tweet. And I think we're kind of going to get the whole Konami train, right?
Woo.
And it's going to be Castlevania is where it's going to be
3D,
rebooted
2D.
and
Oh,
3D.
Reboot.
And it's going to be, but see, here's the thing though. It's going to be this Sony's got a 14% stake in this company, so it's going to be from Software. They've already made Bloodborne, which is Castlevania Light, like pretty much the same, what you would want out of a 3D Castlevania game. And I just think they make sense for it at this point. I mean, I think they should make Bloodborne 2.
Software. That's me over the edge. Living on the edge. Yeah, it's.
I mean, I know it's crazy, but it makes sense. Think about it. Think about it. Like I said, you're going from Bloodborne.
That's actually not bad.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, say that's a decent size, and they've worked with them before with Bloodborne, and I get that. Like I get that. Like, yeah, but I was saying like, yeah. So it's not like they would be a new partnership or anything like that. It's like they've clearly have some sort of influence with them. And I just think that Sony is trying to foster collaborations of IPs, like big IPs, to see if they can get them to be bigger, So I think like Sony's backing all these older IPs that are like people will love. I mean, like think about what the ones that they've been backing lately. It's, it's GTA. People will love that for years now, and Resident Evil, and they've been on like anything that has like any sort of nostalgia at this point. I feel like they've backed it, and I just think that Sony seems to be like the big pioneer for Konami. It seems, like even going back to Andy Robinson, like it's like seems like all these games like Silent Hill 2, Metal Gear Solid, Castlevania, like all these will have some sort of Sony, I guess like exclusivity, whether it be timed or not, yeah, it's just that, so Sony's getting.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
I feel like, yeah, they're spending money on big IP, like not necessarily like if they might not be making it or anything like that, but they seem to help facilitate it or help, fund it, I guess at this point. So I think, I just think if it's 3D from makes sense. If it's 2D, then obviously they don't make sense. It would be like if I was funding a Castlevania game and making it 2D, the team I would get is the Ender Lilies team, because that game is a fantastic Metroidvania. So that's what so like I said, if it's 3D, it's From to me. I don't know who else would make it at this point. Who made Dante's Inferno? Was it EA, right? See, I was just trying to think of a team like that would be, because like a team like Ninja Theory is gone, so you can't, like, they wouldn't be available. I just don't know what other teams are available to make it,
Oops.
Yeah. Pixel Opus.
Deviation games. By the way, I know they had them layoffs, but I think people forget they have 2 studios. Yeah. Remember they had
I didn't know
Canadian
that.
studio too.
Hmm.
Man, from software, no, you're wrong. You're stupid. No, I'm just joking, buddy. I'm just playing around. I'm sorry. I mean to say that.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna go home and I'm home, but
Oh,
I'm gonna go
gee.
cry after
I think
this.
so. I think we can
Just so
see
you
it, but
know, called me
it's
stupid.
it's, it's not from software. I mean, I'll give you a. Oh, I don't
Who
know,
else?
buddy.
Who would it be? Just tell me who would it be.
Damn good question. To be honest with you, who are some other studios that made Souls? I think if there'll be a new Castlevania game, it will have a Souls type gameplay though, and that each encounter is going to be you can die and lose all your freaking souls and come back and have to get them again. I do think it'll have that kind of
I hate that
Souls
crap.
gameplay as you.
I wish it wouldn't, to be honest. I wish it would kind of be its own. Like, I don't mind. Like, I feel like it needs to be a mixture of like what the old 3D Castlevania game would be and that Souls like game. Like, find that perfect balance. Like, where it's not like, because my thing is like, I think if you make it like a Souls like game, then it's just Bloodborne 2 in my opinion. I mean, they're so similar in aesthetics and stuff like that, like the way you would have imagined it, you know. And I don't think you should draw that comparison to yourself. And I'm not saying you shouldn't make what you're best known for, but you know, like Armored Core is not going to be like a Souls like game. It's going to be a harder game in a different way. And so From Software, I think, is to that point where they are really great at what they do, and they can mix up the formula a little bit to tweak it for different IP. You know, they don't always have to just keep the same formula. Like, I mean, obviously, like they went from, you know, Dark Souls and Bloodborne to an open world in Elden Ring. So it's like, that's really cool that they did something different there. And then, like I said, Armored Core is going to be different. So that's really cool that they're doing something there. You know, like I think Castlevania could be like a slightly different step from, you know, those like the Dark Souls and Bloodborne and
Yeah.
Elden Ring kind of games.
Yeah. There'll be a
But we'll
there'll be
see.
a Castlevania
I mean,
twist to it.
like I said, I mean,
I think the core gameplay is going to be they're going to try to attract new players to it, and people will be like, "Oh, it's a Souls-like game. Oh, yeah, you know, I'll play any of them."
I I could just see like Konami wanting to make it more accessible than what a Souls-like game is.
We'll see. Right. Wednesday, baby. Next Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. I'll give it a 9.
So what are you giving it?
I thought I said. I thought.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know. I've talked too much since then.
So I think. No. I think
Do
we'll
you
see
still
a
need time to process it?
PSVR2
There you go.
game
Go.
from a third-party developer, and it's going to be something from EA, as in like Medal of Honor VR. I know they had that one for the Quest, but maybe like a Battlefield type game, or it's going to be a big EA property in VR. I think they want to, that's nobody cares if there's 30 new PSVR games unless it's 5 of them are big name games from big studios you've heard of before. People are like, I want big stuff from the PSVR 2. What do you mean, Gran Turismo 7, Resident Evil, Horizon? How much bigger do you want, buddy? I think EA is gonna jump on the bandwagon.
I think it makes sense, especially since they've tried VR with like Squadrons, and they even did a little Battlefront one too. But I want to say it's too early for them to have done something for it. So I'm gonna give that an 8.
Another game that I think we'll see.
So, what do I have left for you? I have 6
2, 3,
and
5, 7, 9, 10. Right.
I don't have.
Yeah,
I didn't give you an 8
you
yet.
give me an 8?
Yeah. So, oh yeah, I thought you just said 7, 9, 10.
2, 3. There's no 4.
So I was like, that's why I was like, maybe did I hallucinate?
Yeah, no 6. Yeah.
And no 6.
All right.
Okay. So you got
Yeah.
my last 2 here.
You got me.
Let's see. I kind of want to keep the VR train going, but I think I'm going to go with a game that I'm fairly positive we'll see it, and I think I'm going to be super underwhelmed, and that's whatever the hell London Studios Games as a Service game is.
Well, we saw some artwork for it. Was that what it was? Like some. It was some. Okay.
Yes.
I thought so. Yeah. It was concept art, wasn't it? Like a futuristic London experience or something, or
Yeah.
yeah. It was,
Mm-hmm.
you never know, though, man. You know, concept art.
That's like
sometimes
another
goes
studio
wrong.
that. Yeah, I just think it's like. Yeah, I mean, heck, that's all Factions showed us was concept art so far.
Truth.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
and that was a little bit ago, you know, and they announced it in such a weird way that I feel like that they're ready to show maybe something, you know, related to it, and I just feel like I'm gonna be like, why are they making this when they could have made Blood and Truth too?
Well, it's still time to port that over, though. I hope that somebody could take what they have and bring it over to the PSVR2.
And we'll see.
Would be
I doubt
nice.
it. Yep.
I'm not giving that a 10 because I don't think it just deserves a 10. Well, I got to give it an 8 because I mean, what else can I do? So
Well, don't worry. Don't worry. I think the next one's a 10 for you anyway, so don't worry.
it's that high in the sky. It's
What? I wouldn't say it's that high in the sky. I just can't see
Was
it
not-
happening.
I thought
Right.
what,
I
4 and
can't-
6, right?
What?
Okay, I'll give you the easy one next.
Yes.
You ready? What?
Yeah, give it to me, bruh.
Oh.
So give it to me, bruh. Give it to me, baby.
I saw them live. War Memorial Auditorium. Woo!
Nice. You better go see. I think was it Sum 41 that's breaking up? I don't know. I think it was them that said they were breaking up, or maybe it was Offspring. I don't know. Someone's breaking up.
Casualty of society and never falling in line. Victim of your almighty brought down. Okay, here we go. Ready? Yeah.
I liked your bass. That's good.
Count on me. Blah 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 blah. Okay, there you go. You ready? What do you give it?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
You're singing?
Game lyric, it says.
8.25.
It was not that good.
No, it was just
Thank you.
it was great. I felt like if I closed my eyes
Concert.
and just imagined I was at the concert
Wow.
Yep.
I'll quit my job.
I felt like I was there.
Dun-dun.
Even especially with the
The bass,
dun.
was that bass? in the
dun-dun.
song?
I mean, it's the guitar, and I'm pretty sure it'd be. I mean, I guess it'd probably be a mixture of both guitars, but I'd say it's probably their.
You don't know. Can you even play
I
an
don't know.
instrument?
I don't know. I don't know. No, never touched one.
Played rock band though. That means you touched an instrument, okay?
I'm a Guitar Hero. I can
Okay, here we
I
go.
can jam
Are you
out.
ready?
So yeah.
Mr. Guitar Hero legend.
Mm-hmm.
We get a new Stellar Blade trailer and release date for this fall. Yeah,
Four.
I
That's
told him,
the
told him an easy
four.
one.
It's in the cakewalk.
We're gonna get
Cake
some big old
walk.
animated blade game bouncing around.
If you were a studio name, you would be named Cakewalk. So Sony would have Firewalk, and you'd be
I
Cakewalk.
think it's fine. This game's been in development for a while.
Oh yeah, and make like it.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of surprised it's not out yet in a way, like because they announced that at the showcase. So, year and a half ago or
Yeah,
what? No, was it at
the
the?
last
They showed it.
showcase.
They did. No, they did it at. Yeah,
When she
that's
just
right.
stood there and just
Yeah.
turned her shoulder and
So-
the tail was like, wee. I just watched it a few minutes ago for research.
Yeah. And that game, that game looked like it was already kind of getting close to being finished anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously a trailer is a trailer, but it seemed like they had quite a bit of it
This
done.
game.
Um,
Yeah,
so yeah, it looks great. It's like
it looks.
Bayonetta, I guess, and who wouldn't want more of that? Yeah. So that's my 4 for you.
Let's go.
All right, you ready for mine?
What are we doing again? Yeah, what
What do you mean? What are we doing?
I'm just wanna go.
It's my last pick. And I'm gonna say something I don't. So Sony's gonna have an internal game that is a VR hybrid.
What is it? What is
And
it?
it's gonna be from a studio that just
Whoa.
released a game a year ago. But they have a second studio or second team that's working on
Oh my god.
SOCOM
Oh,
VR.
that'd be pretty freaking sweet.
And that's
From the
Gorilla.
team that the dude from Rainbow Six left, right? The director of Rainbow Six Siege. That'd be pretty freaking
Yep.
awesome. I'll admit that would be great because if it is hybrid, then guess what? You're pleasing the people that just invested in the PSVR2, and then people that don't have any interest in VR can play it normally on their PS5 and I'd probably say PC as well.
Yeah.
It would,
And it's just a
yeah,
perfect
it's-
game for it, like it's slower, so you already have like that
Yeah.
game that's like not gonna feel you'd get sick in VR. If you did like a co-op campaign, I think it'd be awesome in VR. Like it'd be so cool to like just do all the crap like you do in SOCOM. It's just I feel like any tactical kind of shooting game would be very good for VR, and I just think that this SOCOM, like, it deserves that revival, and I think Sony kind of knows that SOCOM means something to people. So I just think that this is like that perfect game to do a hybrid. Like, see, like I kind of toyed with Killzone, and I just can't see them reviving that yet. I think like in my head, since SOCOM was the oldest of that and the most beloved, that they would try to do that, especially with like Rainbow Six. Like Rainbow Six, like I actually think it can go both ways. Where if you worked on Rainbow Six, you could do a Killzone or a SOCOM game. I just think SOCOM probably makes the most sense out of it.
Plus, not the sci-fi fantasy elements, You gotta make, electric city guns
Yeah.
or little flying around the ships or.
But see, so I agree, but I think
Oh,
that's like the
it is,
fun
yeah,
part for
yeah.
a developer
I'm
is
not
coming
saying
up
it's
with
not,
just
but-
random crap,
I feel like doing the SOCOM, you can get to point A to point B in development much faster than, having to come up with these.
But that
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
been there for a very long time, I feel like. And the nice thing too with SOCOM is like you can make that a live service game if you really wanted to. Like, and I don't want that to be, but like that's another one. It's like, okay, you want this really popular multiplayer game, and what better game than your most popular multiplayer game ever,
It
SOCOM.
was. And they totally kicked you to the curb and got rid of the website and all that.
And they did the same thing with Killzone. They got rid of that website too, which I just wish that would bring that. If I were Sony, I'd bring a lot of those games back and just really, like, I was telling you when Deviant Games, like, when the one studio closed, like, why not let them, like, maybe they were, but, like, I doubt it, but, like, why not let them try a first person shooter that you own, like a Killzone or a Resistance or something like that. Maybe Insomniac wouldn't want that, but, like, Guerrilla, if they're like, hey, we're just working on Horizon for the rest of our lives, like, why not kick off Killzone to someone, like, reboot that series, like, completely, like, keep Visari in it, but, like, reboot it, because that game could be, like, that game had a really interesting story, and I thought the gameplay of it was awesome and all that stuff. So I don't know, either way, but yeah, I just think it's gonna be so common. Be fun. It'll be great.
Chris
A
has
great
been there since
thing to see.
2018, according to one article. Yeah, 4 years, 8 months now. He joined back in October as a principal game designer from October 2018 to 2021. And November 2021 to present, he's a lead game designer. Oh no, what? Uh oh.
What?
No,
Did he
it's
leave?
just what he says in his bio might be. I don't think anyone's noticed that, have they? On his
What does he
LinkedIn
say in his
page,
bio?
he says
What does he
working
say?
on the Horizon Online project. This straight up says it.
Huh.
Which, I mean, I know it leaked. But he could be saying it just to, cover his tracks or whatever, so it's not.
I don't know. That'd be a weird thing to cover his tracks on. Well, that's a bummer if that's true, because if that's true, then I don't know. Like, I know people would disagree with me on this, but, like, if that's true, like, where you're bringing in a guy who made a really great online shooter to do, a third person action shooter, which, whatever. I just think that if that's the case, then you're gonna ruin Horizon. Like, yeah, like, I think it's a cool IP. Don't get me wrong, and I really like the series. I think the first game's story was so interesting, and I loved it. And I thought the second one was good too. I thought it was a little bit more out there. That I was like, I don't know if I love it. But they have to understand, like, you cannot just, like, kind of like you just get fatigued of the same IP over and over again. Like, I don't want a Horizon from, like, I don't, like, because the rumor is there's a Horizon remake, there's Horizon 3, there's a Horizon online game. It's like, that's way too much, and it makes no sense to me that you wouldn't try, especially in the environment of where we're at right now, where you have 0 FPSs and Xbox has every FPS. It makes no sense for you to not try, like, a Killzone, or I don't know. I guess we'll see, but that's a huge bummer if true, if they're, like, not doing something better with that guy's time. But I don't know. Herman Holston, Jim Ryan, I wouldn't say that they're bad at what they do by any means, because obviously whatever they're doing is working. But they're probably the most boring duo I've ever seen in my life when it comes to games, because it's like, just, I mean, if you think about it, like, it's like, let's hammer things into the ground at this point. Like, I do miss the Sony of PS3, where it was, hey, yeah, let's work on Uncharted, let's do Last of Us, let's do Motorstorm, let's do Killzone, let's do Sly Cooper and Puppeteer. And it's like, Puppeteer's never coming back, and those kinds of games are just gone forever. It's like the very fun, creative part of Sony is gone. Now it's like
you
let's do the safest thing possible.
Studios take those chances, and they're spending, getting 1 year exclusivity rights on them, and associate it with PlayStation. It's like, hey, look, these indie games we have that are all cool, fun, and not very unsafe. And while they're all making all these big games that they know are going to sell, but creatively maybe they're not the most unique titles in the world.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like I get it. You're a corporation. You need to please your shareholders, so you need to release the, like the games that you're gonna make. You want to make games that are gonna sell, but if you don't make new IP, how do you know that wouldn't sell? Like like think about like The Last of Us, right? If you just would have, like, Uncharted was insanely successful at the time, and if you just told them, no, you're not doing Last of Us, you're doing Uncharted 5 at this point, that'd be that you would have lost a huge opportunity right there, It's just, you can't just only rely on your, like, you have to be able to move on, And I'm not saying, like, and the thing that there's a tweet by the Sony CFO, I think it's the CFO, where he said that, like, he watched the Mario movie and he loved that, like, Nintendo has like an IP that's lasted for 30 years or whatever, and that they don't see a reason why they couldn't do something like that. That's honestly the reason why I hate Nintendo, is because they haven't moved on. I get that they have different twists. Yeah, I just want people to be more original. Like, I do really like Mario, don't get me wrong, and I like Zelda, and I think the Zelda stuff is, like, they definitely took, like, a bigger turn on gameplay than Mario, but, like, people were raving about Odyssey, and I think Odyssey is a good game, but, like, the only really new gameplay twist was throwing a fucking hat.
It's still
like,
fun.
It's
great game to play. Yeah.
It's fun, but, like, at some point for me, when I was playing Odyssey, I was like, I'm kind of done with this. Like, I beat the game, but, like, nothing about it made me want to go get all the stars, Like, it felt like I was playing, like, to me, if I was playing Super Mario 64 and Odyssey, I'd be like, yeah, there's obviously some evolution in the gameplay, but I felt like I've been there, done that so many times before, and that's kind of like what I feel like I'm starting to get with Sony with some of their franchises now. Been there, done that. Let's move on.
Let's spice it up, boys.
Yeah. So what's your last prediction?
What did I give you a minute ago? Did I give you a 10, right?
It was the last one, so it had to be a 10.
Hold on.
Yeah, I think so, right?
What did I give you an 8 to then? What was your 8? Oh, that's right.
The London?
Yeah, okay. My bad, brother.
Studios one?
I know you're so not excited about that game.
No. Because it's just, again, wasted. You're chasing something that... Was it, like, you that retweeted or liked something that was, like, all the failed live service games? Yeah. Like, I get it. There's money in it. And I think you should explore it. But 10? 10's a lot. And, like, more than half are going to fail. So it's like you just threw money down the drain for no reason when you could have made a good single player experience, or, like, I mean, heck, you could have still made a good multiplayer experience without it being live service, but you could have made a good tight 10-hour single player game and had it, like, recoup your money. I would say your opportunity cost is less because, there's no reoccurring, payment from people doing battle passes and stuff like that. But, like, if no one's buying your freaking battle pass, like Babylon's Fall, your game's going to fail. And that's what's going to happen with most of these games.
Unfortunately, but...
Just, like, people... like I don't think that they understand that, if say like Starfield and Spider-Man and Factions comes out, like, right? Yeah, I'll play Factions, but like I want to get to those other two games too, and I'm not gonna just only play this because, like, especially if you already play a live service game, like, if you play like Destiny or if you play Fortnite, like, and you're engulfed in those systems, like, you're probably not ditching those to go play another live service game. So those are like full-time jobs.
Fortnite, when I get back into that,
Yes.
it's like, oh, my battle pass, I gotta get this, I gotta get that, I want to unlock this too, and oh, cool, what's this? And I try not to play more than one live service game at a time. Like, Genshin Impact's a little bit different because it's a big story RPG. But yeah,
It is because it's not like, yeah, I was gonna say, because it has like a campaign to it, like Fortnite and like Destiny does. You can say that, but like there's still PvP to it, and then but the raids are like, for raids itself, it can take like 4 hours at a time. So, and then you gotta grind the gear for it. So I don't know. It's just like those games are full-time jobs, and like typically, like you said, Genshin Impact's like the one like little different one because it's like a single, like, oh, it's not a single player game, but like you kind of get that single player ish feel with it,
It too. Well, I mean, you gotta unlock it, but yeah.
Well, I know. I was just saying, like, you have like a structure like you would have in the single player game. Like, you got these missions you're gonna do. It's more like,
some people that don't know.
Yeah.
But if you get to a certain point in Genshin Impact, you can play co-op with your pals. So Okay, that was your last one, right? Yep, here we go. What do I got left? Oh, yeah. That was your list. Stupid. Okay.
yeah. Don't worry, I didn't do some of my easy ones like Silent Hill 2 being there.
So what do I have? I'm gonna. That'll be an easy one. That's no fun. I do think we will see Firewalk Games game. That's right. It's Firewalk Games, right?
I don't think so
They
yet.
started working on it in 2018.
I think
It's 2023. Firewalk Studios, sorry. Firewalk Studios game. I think we'll see it. It's going to be. And they just bought the company. They see something special in it. And here's a picture of whatever this is I'm looking at. Not game imagery. Okay. I think they're ready. I mean, they had the announcement in 2021 about the publishing partnership. Then last month they announced the acquisition. And I think May 24th they're going to show off their game. They're going to show us why Sony acquired them for PlayStation Studios. Woo!
you've convinced me.
Another one.
I think that all makes sense. Like, coming from 2018, like, they definitely. I mean, I'm assuming they were smaller then, so production was probably a lot slower. But I would say with Sony teaming up with them in 2021, that probably ramped up some hiring and some of the gameplay production. So yeah, I don't see why. I mean, I don't see why it couldn't be ready for at least a showing.
Yeah, definitely. They're saying.
So yeah, I agree with you.
So what was the deal though? I thought probably Monsters like owned Firewall. You know what I'm saying? Like the.
I think they said that they
It's just kind
bought
of an
them out of
interesting
it.
Situation. I know.
I mean, it's just like
Yeah.
didn't NetEase own part of Bungie? So they probably just bought out the minority stakes, from those people.
Sony's like, hey, we're ready to open the wallet. Well, why don't they just buy probably Monsters as well? Just. Go in there and buy the whole studio. Go in there and buy the whole buy the whole damn thing, man. Say ta-da!
Yeah.
Oh, there's Tony. Okay. Oh, there's another studio too. Cauldron. All right, they got them. I'm on the website right now. Studios are, yeah, Cauldron and Battle Barge. I've never heard of them before. Have you? Is that a game? Is it?
No. I don't think so.
Yeah, that was the Firewalk Studios title. I mean, Sony's bought them, and they've been working. They've been team. Sony's been helping them with it since what 2018 they said. And let's see it. Show us the goods, brah. Show us why Sony had to buy this studio of all those studios. Haven, they got them. Deviation, I don't know what the hell's going on there. Which sucks because that's the one studio I went, oh yeah, that's the big game. Out of those 3 games, it's going to be Deviation. Or, oops. My bad. That's my 6, right? Okay. That's the end, right? Yeah, see, I didn't say Firewall Ultra. I'm sure that's going to be there. That'll be a big VR game this fall. And then Rise of Ronin, I thought we'd see
I agree.
A gameplay trailer for it, maybe. Yeah, Silent Hill 2.
Yep, Silent Hill 2, like I mentioned too.
The demo trailer, and maybe that console and faceplates are coming to America. Well, the faceplates and the controller. It can still happen.
Yeah, I agree.
Anything else? Yeah, man.
Those good predictions.
Pretty good job.
I think we did a good job. Probably only 3 of them will come true for some reason.
Pretty bad for our podcast. It shows what we know, right?
Yeah.
We got 20 different predictions, so at least people can be like, if people do listen to us and follow along, they're like, oh yeah, cool, yeah, they were right, they were wrong, or they're stupid, or yeah, please do it.
Yeah, make fun of us for being stupid. It's fine.
I'll come find you, give you a hug, because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to agree with you if I ever see you.
Yes,
Like, yeah, I'm an idiot.
The broadcasts are idiots. Only on Netflix. Or Crackle. Yeah, Crackle. I like Crackle better. Crackle! Or Tubi. Tubi out. You ever heard that one? Yep.
Yep, I'm pretty sure the
Really?
Guardians are going to be on Tubi.
Major League Baseball game?
Yeah, because Bally Sport. Yeah, because Bally Sports is no more. So
I retweeted that picture of Stellar Blade where it's showing the girl's like ass and thighs. I'm talking about. Have you seen that one? Because they said, I see a tower, an important place in the game, and somebody responded to my tweet and said, "The tower in this picture?" Jeff, you sly snake in the grass. And guess what? Street Fighter 6 open beta starts in 3 hours. Boom! Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, the reboot, of course, and Tekken 8, right? Tekken 8, yeah. All in the same year. Son, fighting game fans are just, They're eating good,
living
son.
large.
Eating good, son. What? I'm here for it. Street Fighter 6. I gotta have the... Yes. Oh. I'm so tired. You wore me out.
It's the first time anyone's ever said that to me.
And my wife's like, I'm gonna clean the house now. I'm like, I'm taking a nap. I'm all wore out. You know, she's all ready to go do stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wasn't that the best 2 minutes you ever had? But we just feel like,
Wow,
I'm
you
a
last
legend.
like 20 times longer than I do.
But we hope that you enjoyed our prediction, MegaShow Spectacular 2099, as much as we did researching our games and discussing this with you. So, thanks again, as always. Share it with your friends. Review us. Apparently, reviewing us and giving us good reviews helps our ranking and the podcast and get out there more. And I can convince James to do it more often. Yeah.
Wait,
Who
what?
was I was the one that
I'm
came up.
always
I
down.
was
You're the one
that
who's
said,
like,
hey, we gotta do a prediction show. Was I not? Yeah. Would you?
okay,
would you,
sure,
Would you have said something?
but let's go back
You
here.
wouldn't have.
Yes, I would have.
See? Look.
I might not have, but that's because
okay.
it's your show. That's because it's your show.
It's so much my show that he threatened to record his
But I feel
own
like
episodes without me. Yeah.
yeah, because you were failing me.
Oh God.
Let's be real here. How many times have I rejected
Yeah.
you when
No,
you said
you're pretty-
you want to do it this day?
No, he never says no
None, never.
more than
Maybe
that.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. I never say no. I'm a slut for
Maybe it's about the
podcasting.
Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians, by the way, not the Guardians of the Galaxy.
And let's backtrack here. And how many times
Hey.
have you just fallen asleep on me randomly where we don't record?
Yeah.
Hey, you even fell asleep during the show.
asleep.
That's how bad you are.
What do we do? A
I do
podcast?
too.
We just sleep.
I'm just
through the
saying that.
podcast. It's like 2 hours of
If
just sleeping. Okay. Cool.
that's fine. We could do that. But like I would go and I would say, well, now if you had if I gave you the over under 30 times that you've said we're gonna do it one day and we don't, what would you do?
I'll
The
do
under
that,
or the
okay,
over?
Whatever. Oh,
Just
I
think
know.
about
I'm
it. The
sorry.
last 3 years, 30 times.
Yell at me, Sam. Yes, you are. You're being mean now.
I'm not yelling. You
Call
just
spade a spade.
just call a spade. Just call a spade a spade. Just call a spade a spade. You just I'm the podcasting whore that'll drop his
Well, guess
pants
what? Next
anytime
week
you
we're
want
gonna
to
have
do
the
it.
reaction show, and then after that
And-
we're gonna have my.
And you're the one.
We'll be back to normal. Yeah.
And that was your idea. That was your idea too. So you know,
Today we
I'm giving
recorded
you the credit.
this, and then I might have it live tomorrow. I don't know. It's getting late. It's later than I thought it was. I know it's even later for you. This is gonna be up soon.
Yes, it is pretty
within the
late.
Today or tomorrow afternoon or some shit, and then next week we'll have the reaction show. And after that, we'll be back to normal. I think. Yeah. Let's watch the Microsoft one and have a reaction. No.
Yeah, I can do
That's
that.
cheap. That's cheating.
Okay.
You said so.
Why?
We could,
Okay.
or we could like
Whatever.
pick 3 things from that we liked, or something. Or pick a few things that we did enjoy from it, or we'll figure it out. But if you're tired of
Yeah.
us already, then you're gonna get more tired. Or, yeah, whatever. Because we're coming back next week as well. And the week after that, so get used to it. Until James has his new daughter, then it's gonna be a lot harder. We'll figure it out though.
Yes, it will be.
Get going. You go to bed.
Yeah. I'm doing it.
I'm
Trying to do it
sorry.
right now. He just won't let me.
I miss talking to you. Your mom.
Doubt it. Come on, bro.
What's the wrong button?